Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit at Web for one more learning video tutorial. And in this video, we are going to explore decision tree learning. Okay, so it is one of the machine learning, and other parts of machine learning have been already discussed, so you can check it out. So especially machine learning and deep learning. Okay, so this is the continuation of our previous video, and it is related to generative AI as well. Okay, so if you watch this video, it will be helpful to take it these things, so it is important. Okay, so the previous video and the code, so just take it out, copy this stuff, and let's move to our Jupyter notebook. For the installation of Jupyter notebook, you can check in my channel. Okay, so let's move to the coding. So right now we'll just paste our code here, and we will do some changes. So to make it short, I just say instead of this as a news, and we can say this as a labels, so that will be great. So if in this way it will give you the results, so that will be great. Okay, and already the Chartbot is running, so you can refresh if you are looking for the data, or otherwise you can just say open this tab. Okay, particular. So right now I have like this volume line graph with original volume, okay, with the bars and then candlestick chart. Okay, and if it is 100%, we are just try to take it out. We'll just say save image as. Okay, so it will take our data and we will store it as in our same method, that is chart.png. Okay, so we just store this stuff, and we got our chart, and now we do some analysis in the real time, as we'll get our data as well as positive, negative or neutral. Okay, so as you can see, we got our data, and so let's begin with our coding part, and we will do it this step by step. Okay, so just see these things. So first of all, we just start with import graphics. If you are not aware about the graphics and the installation process, you can check in my channel. Okay, so this is important, so it will help you to get the proper decision tree classifier. Okay, so we have kind of a flow chart, so this is important. So graphics is important to visualize the machine learning. Okay, we just to go with this as from sklearn, so that is important. So we just install this as pip install scikit-learn, and from this tree we have to import our algorithm or say model. It will be import decision tree classifier. Okay, and next we have to give is export underscore graph viz. Okay, to this we are good here, and now we'll go with our vectorizer, that will be from sklearn dot feature underscore extraction dot text import df vectorizer. So this is the model which converts text to numericals, so this is important. So it will, there it is, wrong or right will give us, so we are right here. And next thing, we just put our news and our labels. So all we have to do is just take it out, our news, and secondary we have to give it the label as well, so positive and negative. Okay, so yeah, so we got our news and labels. Right now we will go with our classifier. I mean, first of all we have to give the X. So for that reason we have to call as a vector, so as a vec, and we need to call the features. So it will be like dfi df vectorizer. In this vectorizer I have to give a max features, which will be kind of a try to get some of 10 in a best dimension. So this is the thing which we have to say, and we need to fit this. So this vector dot fit, try to transform. So we have to give it here news, and fit underscore transform we have to say. Okay, if we say this stuff, we just instead of y we have to say clf, and in this clf what I'm doing, I just call that decision tree classifier. Okay, so here we just have to start with our max depth. So here also we have to say we are going random underscore state will be 42. So your max depth means in at least three kind of a flow charts we should declare the results, so like that. And we have to fit, so we have to say x, and our y is labels. So that is all we have to say here. Okay, and we will run this also. So step by step we are doing here. So our vector and x is done, clf is done. Now we have to call our dot. So in this dot we have to already called export graph viz, and in this graph viz we have to say about the clf, and our out underscore file equals none, and we have to say about the vector. So there is a feature underscore names will be there, so we have to say get dot feature underscore names underscore out parentheses. Okay, so especially in this what I'm saying is calling each and everything. Okay, for class names, so we have positive and negative, so we can say, and even in this if any kind of a neutral is also there, you can give it. Okay, if 0 is there, so you just in between just say neutral. Okay, but we already have positive, negative, so we just have to say this way. In between I think I'll get an error, so I'll try to resolve. Otherwise neutral will be good. Okay, because sometimes we'll get 0 also without any sentiments, because that will be kind of a moderate will be there. Okay, if any kind of a no movements are there in the market. So we got our class names, and we have to filled with colors, so we have to say true, and those rounded as we get some of the flow chart as in box or something like that. So the end part should be rounded, so that's the reason we are telling it as rounded. Okay, so I think before running this stuff we should check, okay, whether everything is good or not. So I believe here features name, whichever it is there, should be get from a vector, as we already called the classifier and we are missing this stuff, so we need to call in this way. Okay, and if everything is good, we'll get the results. Okay, so I think everything is good. Right now we will get our graph, so all we have to say graph is. Okay, and in graph is we have to talk about source dot render the file name we have to give. So we have to say there are a number of files are there, so we have to say this way as send t2. So I think that will be good, and format will be png. Okay, and the next thing we have to is like any cleanup is required, you have to say cleanup equals to. Okay, this is how you have to call, and if we are good we'll get our classifier. Okay, so we got, and to display this stuff all we have to say from ipython dot display import image comma display, and we have to say display of our image, which will be sent2.png. Okay, everything is good, so let's display. So as you can see, we got our results, like neutral and negative. Maybe this thing what we got here is not a great idea to get some of the neutral part of something like that. We just try to stay with the negative and positive, so we just take it out and run once again, and we see the results. Got here once again, and then we will display this stuff. Now if we see this stuff, positive and negative, from this we can try to take this stuff. Okay, because when we are giving certain stuff and if 0 is not there, it's just getting confused. Okay, and in between if you want to clarify, you can extend this stuff. Okay, that is up to you, but I think this short feature is good. Okay, so here we are good, and it will get the result. We just have to say our flowchart name, that will be sent2.png, and we have to say analyze this flowchart and provide me the details. You can say as this, provide me the details in few words, and let me know whether it is positive or negative. Okay. We can say this, and we run this stuff, and let us see what the results will get. Okay, so somewhere we got the flowchart. If we are unable to understand, we can give it to our generative AI to conclude. Okay, so this way it will definitely gonna give us positive. Okay, so most of the time what we got is from positive, it got started and end with the positive. Okay, and the main results of as positive, negative, mostly the negatives at the last end is negative kind of a thing, and rest of the thing is positive, and even our chart is also in positive state itself. Okay, so we can say that whatever our prediction, it is correct, and now market is going in a positive directions, and our sentiment is in positive. Okay, so that is how we can conclude some of the stuff. And so as of right now, I just wind up here. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me by WhatsApp. Thank you.